guys, welcome back to Furniture Flipping Teacher. If you're new here, my name is Lauren and I am a full-time kindergarten teacher who flips furniture on the side to make a profit to put straight toward my student loan debt. So welcome to the journey. Today I'm going to be flipping these two chairs. This one is a swivel rocker and this one has legs. So I'm excited. I got them from the same person. I found them on Facebook Marketplace. They were asking $15 each and I got them down to $25 for the pair. My mom went and picked them up about 45 minutes away, so thanks to Mom. Let's flip these chairs. Okay, I am gonna lay down my towels to protect the material. Take the cushions off. We're gonna start with the orange one here. We're gonna start, of course, by ripping off the skirt. This chair, both of these chairs are honestly in really great condition. This is just so stiff still. Like, these chairs have barely been sat in. It has the original instructions of like how to handle or hanging the skirt and all of that stuff, so it's kind of interesting, but we're gonna take that off to make it more modern looking. Today I'm just gonna go with my needle nose pliers and my scissors, and hopefully that'll be enough for ripping this off. What I like to do is just use my scissors and going away from me, I stick it between where the staples are under here, and then I just kind of pull up and pry it up so that I can begin to get a grip on the skirt. These ones I can already kind of tell that it's gonna be a little bit more difficult than some may be because these are such good condition. It's almost like a custom chair again. Hopefully it won't be as difficult as that one. So now that I've got it started, I'm just gonna grab my pliers and kind of start ripping off. Trickier than some, but we're just gonna go for it. Gotta get down here near the corner. Gotta get this up so I can get one side going. Okay, I am going to cut here. Okay, now it's apart here so I can have more leverage when I am pulling. I also grabbed out my other pliers and I am going to just rip this down the side. Okay, and as you can see, all of these staples stayed in. But we'll come back with my needle nose pliers and yank those out at the end once the entire skirt is off. Right now we're going to continue to rip this one off. Okay, so this is what you don't want to happen, but if it happens, it's not that big of a deal. But the seam and the skirt part separated, so I'm just going to go back, get the seam out here. I can come back and get the rest of those staples out. But essentially I want to have the skirt and the seam come off at the same time to take up less time and to do it all in one little rip. Like that. This one's actually pretty easy. Easier than I kind of thought it was going to be from the beginning. Okay, so I got this off in a couple of pieces. That's done. Now I just need to go back through and basically remove all of the staples so that nobody gets stabbed. Some chairs, when you rip the skirt off, have tons of staples that stay in. Some chairs don't have that many that stay in, so it just depends on how the skirt rips out. This one kind of had more than, I guess, usual, but they were also sticking out nicely, so I could just yank them out. I always make sure to rub around the bottom where I removed the staples from. That way I just make sure that there's no more staples so no one gets poked, because there are times where they break and there's just a tad bit hanging out, but looks like I got them all. So we're gonna set this one up and move on to the striped chair. This one, like I said before, actually has legs, and oh my gosh, these legs are beautiful. So again, I just find the space where there's no staples, and I kind of pry my scissors in there, being careful not to rip the underneath fabric, but I just want to pry that up, get ready. Then I take my scissors and I cut down. Okay, maybe I'll cut down this way just to get a better grip. Again, I really want to try to get that seam together with the rest of the skirt so I don't have to go back. Here we go. Let's see if this one's a winner. Pretty good. Now we're over to this side. Alright, and now I'm just going to go around and remove all of the staples. Sometimes you've got these really difficult staples that just keep breaking, and then when they have like a centimeter out, you still have to get it. Or if they're being really stubborn, sometimes I just hammer them in. That might be what I have to do on this one. We'll see. Just broke a little more, so I'm gonna have to come back and just hammer that one in. We'll keep going on these staples here. That is all the staples that were sticking out, and that's from both chairs. So it was a little bit more than I would have liked it to be, but had to be done. So now we're on to cleaning. So I'm going to be putting this antibacterial from Bissell. Got it at Target. And then I'm also going to put the Boost in there. You don't have to have the Boost, but it says that it helps remove the stains and such. So I got some. Then I plug it up, put it on there, lock it in, grab the vacuum part. And again, this is not just any vacuum. This is the Bissell Green Spot Cleaner, Little Green Pet Heat Pro. So I'm spraying water on the chairs, and then I'm letting it set, and well, the water with the solution in it. And then I'm taking this part of the vacuum that will then suck up all of the dirt, grime, plus the solution. The water kind of just rotates it out of there. So that's essentially what I'm doing with this machine. Now we wait about 5 to 10 minutes for that to kind of dry and set in, and then I will be able to use the vacuum part to get all of the dirt out. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and get the water off by using this part. That's going to suck up the dirt and the water and get it all going. Alrighty, you guys asked to see the dirty water, so there it is from 2 chairs. Time, about 2-ish hours, a little less than 2 hours. I am done ripping the skirts off of both chairs, as well as cleaning with deep cleaning both chairs and the cushions. Now all it's left is we've got to let them dry, and then we'll get to staging, taking photos, and posting on Facebook Marketplace. So I've actually decided that even though I bought these as a pair and they are a pair, they're different enough that because one of them has the swivel rocker, one of them has the legs, they're 2 different styles or patterns. So I'm going to sell them separately because I think that that is the way that I'm going to be able to get the most profit. So first we're going to stage the solid orange one, and then we'll move on to the striped one. Just make sure it's feeling good. Smooth out all the fabric. This one's really soft too, so you can tell that it's barely been worn in. And that's really awesome because I can state that in the posting when I list it. This one, I really don't have to disclose many details. Like there's no rips, there's no worn spots on the arms, there's no stains. This is awesome. That means that I can also list for just a little bit more than maybe I usually would. Okay, this one is staged and photographed, so I'm gonna grab the other chair. Alright, photos are done, and I am going to just do a tad bit of editing, such as cropping and straightening the photos, getting the color right that the chairs actually are, and then I'm going to list them on Facebook Marketplace. As I said, I'm going to list them separately because I think that's the way I can get the most profit. And I am going to start out at 180 a piece. So let's get them listed on Facebook Marketplace. So I posted these on Facebook Marketplace about 3 days ago for that $180 like I originally said I was. I think Facebook Marketplace has been playing some tricks on me because I have been getting some people messaging me kind of knowing what I'm doing, and they're telling me that Facebook Marketplace is putting the first picture that people see as the side view or the back view of the chairs or of the piece of furniture that I put on. I'm trying to figure out why Facebook Marketplace is posting the wrong photo first. It truly does make a difference for the person who is looking on Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. Anyway, I'm keeping it on there for 5 days. They're still sitting here in our living room, but that's okay. Couple more days, I'll lower it to 160. I will be sure to keep you guys updated. If you want to stay up to date on things like this and when I get this set sold, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram at Furniture Flipping Teacher, and also we'll be sure to update you when they're sold here on the channel as well. So get subscribed down below so that you can also figure out when these get sold and for how much, and I'll see you on the flip side.